feeling is understanding.
In a world of sickness, stress, and general malady, what's the secret to getting back to our primordial bodily functions and making ourselves healthier? Could it be as simple as relearning how to breathe? Before we get there, many of us have forgotten how to do one simple thing. Believe in your gut feeling and trust in it. Whatever makes you feel good, you will never doubt. No matter what those around you are saying or telling you, trust your own instinct. We may have lost a connection to ourselves through a separation of our intuition and these instinctual feelings. Simply put, we've stopped listening to our hearts. We live in a beautiful place, the Earth. But regardless of what is surrounding us, life can be hard. Don't allow others to tell you what you are capable of doing. Allow your mind and your heart to connect with the rest of your body to make yourself as beautiful as your surroundings. And yes, relearn how to breathe. Take time to be still and use controlled breathing to reset your body. Go outside of your comfort zone and use it to battle harm that may come your way. Mind over matter is a powerful thing, and a little bit of bad can make you stronger. All our lives, we protect ourselves from outside forces with clothing, medicine, and any number of other things. Eventually, our bodies forget how to protect themselves. Stop yourself and take a step back. Take deep, cleansing breaths instead of shallow ones, so that the life force you are inhaling has the opportunity to make its way to your entire body. Slow down and learn to take life one breath at a time.
I got a deep belief, and it comes from the gut. And whatever you believe, and it comes from the gut, almost from the gut to God, is not so far away. You can trust the gut, and it makes you feel good, and it's inside. And whatever makes you feel good, you will never doubt. So you always go back to that. Even though from the outside, hey, look at that crazy Dutchman, look at him under the ice, he lost it. Yeah, he has no wife anymore, and this and that, he has no money, he's doing crazy stuff. No, I just followed my gut feeling. Other people, I get high on my own supply, sort of. You know, I feel good, and wherever I feel good, I believe it, because that's real. If people say this is not a chair, then I say, and look again, well, to me it's a chair, and it feels like a chair. So I'm gonna stay and sit here. I grew on the most beautiful spot in the whole universe, and that's the Earth. My birth was traumatic. My mother told me later. I'm one of the twins, and they never knew there was a second one. So I was born suffocated, and I came like blue, purple, nothing. No reference, brain reference or whatever. My mother really told me, and she knows. She's a good mother. There she is. What's happening with this guy? Because this is not possible. They're genetically the same imprint, my brother, and they see he is not capable of doing what he is capable of. And why? You see the colors brighter, you experience deeper. And that's the brain, and then connecting once again with all the cells makes you a beautiful living being. Anybody can. For that we have the breathing exercises, and it has been shown in the comparative study. All the guys who did the breathing exercises, the endotoxin normally creates inflammation and thus uncontrolled shivering, all over agony, headaches and fever. And the people really get sick after being injected with the bacteria, E. coli. And that's normal, but it was not normal to be able to inoculate that reaction. How did we do that? By breathing exercises that are like controlled hypoxia, where through the brainstem, the fight and flight suddenly activates the adrenaline and resets the body. And resetting the body is going past our comfort zone conditioning, going back in our primordial state, the way nature meant it to be, and that is being able effectively to battle dis-ease. Very simple, very effective, very accessible for any human in the world. And then we go a step further. A step further is the last study wherein I was exposed to cold water, and just by a thought I was able to make the skin temperature not going down while I was exposed to cold water on my skin, ice water.
Freezing and breathing. Breathing, the first thing you do when you go into the cold is
That is life force. And what we have done in our Western society, the civilization, is shallow breathing. We don't give the life force to our legs, arms, our body, and it becomes in a bad condition. And we lost that way of breathing, and thus the life force doesn't get everywhere. I actually did twice the record distance, and then a diver grabbed me by the ankle and brought me back to the 50-meter hole. And then when I came up there, out of there, I did. And then the other day, because this was the rehearsal, so there was no safety diver underneath because it was just a rehearsal. But for me, it was serious because the other day I had to do the world record. And there I conquered my concept of the fear of death. And that was a great lesson.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more content.